You're listening to Seven Horns AI, your AI-powered market update. Good morning, and welcome to your pre-market preview for Wednesday, June 3, 2026. Overnight, Asian markets provided a mixed picture. Japan continued its remarkable run, with the Nikkei 225 surging 2.5% to 68,400, hitting a new all-time high, largely driven by semiconductor stocks. This positive momentum is reflected in the EWJ proxy, which is showing about a 1% gain in pre-market. However, China and Hong Kong saw diverging signals. While the Shanghai CSI 300 gained about 1.5%, the Hang Seng Index in Hong Kong fell 1.6% to 25,600, indicating some profit-taking after its previous session's surge. Hang Seng futures are also trading lower, confirming continued softness, and the FXY proxy is down about 1.4% in pre-market. Looking at U.S. futures this morning, they are largely quiet. S&P 500 futures are essentially flat, down about 0.1%, and NASDAQ 100 futures are also effectively flat, up about 0.1%. The Dow futures are showing a slight weakness, down about 0.4%, the only modestly directional signal ahead of the open, perhaps giving back some of yesterday's gains where it outperformed. Developed international markets, as indicated by the EFA proxy, are also little changed overnight, down less than 0.2%. The biggest story this morning comes from commodities, with crude oil surging over 3% in pre-market trading. This follows reports of Iran launching ballistic missiles toward Kuwait and Bahrain, with the U.S. military responding with strikes on Iran's Qeshm Island. U.S.-Iran diplomatic negotiations show little progress, and Iran has renewed threats to close the Strait of Hormuz. Brent crude is now trading near $97 per barrel, and WTI near $95. Meanwhile, gold is pulling back about 1% in pre-market, a counterintuitive move despite the geopolitical headlines. Among individual stocks, mega-caps were deeply divided yesterday. Alphabet dropped nearly 4% after announcing an $80 billion equity issuance to fund its AI infrastructure build-out, a massive dilution that rattled investors. Microsoft was the worst mega-cap performer, down over 4%, hit by a triple headwind including a new Trump executive order on AI, an expanded FTC antitrust probe, and insider selling. Microsoft is down another 1.1% in pre-market. Apple, however, was a standout winner, gaining 2.9%, appearing to benefit from rotation out of other AI software names. The star of yesterday was undoubtedly Marvell Technology, which surged over 32%. This record single-day gain came after NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang declared Marvell the next trillion-dollar company at Computex Taipei, citing its critical networking and connectivity technology for AI data centers. Remarkably, Marvell's rally is still accelerating in pre-market, up another 9.22%, meaning it could open today with a combined two-day gain approaching 45%. Other notable movers include Microvision and CELC, both seeing significant pre-market rebounds of 6.13% and 4.80% respectively after deep sell-offs yesterday. As we head into the open, the energy spike due to the Iran escalation is the biggest macro factor and could set the tone, particularly for energy stocks. The ongoing AI arms race continues to define market leadership, with hardware and semiconductor names surging, while some software and platform names face regulatory and dilution headwinds. We'll also be watching for upcoming earnings from Broadcom and CrowdStrike in the coming days, where AI commentary will remain a focus. That's your pre-market briefing from Seven Horns AI. Good luck out there today. Visit sevenhorns.ai for more.